Here we are. Oh, what is this? This is Port Richmond, Bridesburg, in the middle of all that. This used to be Jimmy's Used Auto Parts. And I was driving by here, and I noticed that there were some guys in polo shirts and suits looking at this parking lot. So I have a feeling something will be happening in this area when it comes to development. Will it be a new Jimmy Used Auto Part? Who remembers the Jimmy Used Auto Part jingle?
The home of happy auto parts, where saving money starts at Jimmy's Used Auto Parts.
Jimmy's Used Auto Parts. Let's go. Good cartoon. Hey, we were going for a bike ride. This bike ride is brought to you by the Mayfair Business Improvement District. I just did a scooter video in that area, showing off some of the restaurants and telling you some of the stories I have from that area. So if you're getting ready to buy a gift, why not take the Mayfair Business Improvement District? Shop down Frankfurt Ave, hon. And we're going for a bike ride. And today, I don't know, man. You ever try to charge something and then you realize you realize while you're yeah, so anyway, I thought I charged this bike for the last 2 days, and it turns out I didn't have the plug plugged into the wall. So now you're going to wait for me. Thank you. So I was going to go in Center City and do like a history scoot, but I don't know. I mean, or a history bike ride, but all right. So today, I don't know where we're going. We're just going for a bike ride, a little bike ride, not too far from the house. This is Frankfurt Avenue. This is Nationwide Sleep Centers. Remember Nationwide mattress stores? They were all over Philadelphia. I used to sell mattresses. And just so you know, if you ever buy a mattress off a place like Mattress Firm or Macy's, or you're able to negotiate the sticker price. So if you have a sticker, like if there's a price on that mattress, just know, if you're a good haggler, you could haggle 40% off the sticker price. This is one of my favorite restaurants in the city of Philadelphia. Pete's Clown House. It is a breakfast joint open from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Sunday. Wait a minute. Is that even necessary? They're open every day. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, it's a new sign. That's a new sign for the Clown House. How about that? On the Pete T-Man special, you get 2 eggs, bacon sausage, 1 pancake, potatoes. I love the potatoes at Pete's Clown. They're like sliced potatoes, and then they fry them up real good. I always order them a little well done. Just order them a little well done. And then you get a cup of coffee, and you get all that. And I think you get like 2 pieces of rye toast. I like rye toast. Oh, this is I don't want to get too controversial, but let's talk toast. When you eat toast, what kind of toast do you get at a diner? I always go rye. Matter of fact, rye bread is probably my favorite food in the world. But I have to, I can't buy it because I'll eat a loaf of rye bread. Yeah, I'm nuts. I'll eat a loaf of rye bread in one day. Just toast that whole bitch up. The fuzz. What's going on here? Man, there's a lot of fuzz. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cop cars. There's somebody in the back seat. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a paper tag. See these, license plate, it has a paper tag. And what they're doing is the cops are all cracking down on these paper tags. A lot of the cars with the paper tags, believe it or not, you're gonna be shocked. They're stolen. So the last few months, they've been really cracking down. I've been seeing it. Not every time I come down to Kensington do I see somebody getting pulled over, but almost like 1 out of 3 times. And if you came down here a year ago, yeah, you came down here a year ago, nobody was getting pulled over. We're at Sedgley in Kensington, and you go down here underneath this train bridge. This is where you have a lot of that. Did you ever see that Julia Roberts movie, Pretty Woman? Well, a lot of that happens here. It's been that way for years. A lot of the times you'll see people walking down, you'll see people walking in and out of the bike lane, and they're also big fans of Julia Roberts. Oh, if you're a Patreon member, I sent a video about maybe 2 weeks ago. I made a video down here, and oh shit, look at this sewer hole. Shame. Not really shame, but yeah, they
Shame.
I made a video. It's on my Patreon. You can sign up for it. It's a video about the murals of Kensington. It was a really nice video. I was going to put it on YouTube, but then something happened. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Let's go down here. About Babe Ruth, who hit a home run here. Babe Ruth played a charity baseball game, and I know sometimes I repeat the stories I tell in some of my videos. Yeah, I just want to let you know. But not everybody watches the video, so I just try to give a brief synopsis of the story. But Babe Ruth played a game here for Ascension Church, which is the church I was baptized in. My mom and dad were married in. And he played a game somewhere on this field, not exactly that baseball field or that baseball field. The field had a different type of alignment. Is that, I don't know, arrangement. Anyway, Babe Ruth hit a home run, and the home run landed on a train on those train tracks, and that train kept going. And it was always an urban legend that Babe Ruth hit the world's largest home run in Scanlon Playground. Because, you know, it hit the train and the train kept going and blah, blah, blah. Ooh, 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 hit a big bump there. This is an ice skating rink next door here. Growing up, I always thought this was the ice skating rink that Rocky took Adrian to, but it wasn't. It wasn't. But it's a nice, you can still go there now with your family. The Flyers put a lot of money into that ice skating rink. So it's really, really nice. And you could go there. I think you could rent a pair of skates and go ice skating. Like use the rink. And I think it's $3, might be $5. I haven't done it in a few years. If you go to Center City at City Hall, I think it costs like $20. So if you have a family of 4, if you go to Kensington, it'll cost you, $20. You come to City Hall, $80. Then you got to pay for parking too. A lot of tow trucks today. Are they city tow trucks? keeping an eye, see if there's any more tow truck action going on. So the mayor of Philadelphia a few months ago announced that she cleaned up Kensington Avenue. And when she talked about cleaning up Kensington Avenue, what she meant was she was going to clean up Kensington Avenue, get rid of all the homeless encampments, get rid of all the tents, clean up the streets themselves. So the city has street sweepers and all types of people doing stuff down here almost on a daily, or if not every other day basis. You can oh, I don't know if the Kensington live stream's still going. I haven't watched it in a while, but you can watch the live stream of Kensington Ave right here at I think it's good. Just type in Kensington live. Oh, yeah. So another thing the mayor did to clean up the area is they're getting rid of a lot of abandoned cars. Oof. Well, that looks like that was in a car accident. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, big car accident. The ambulance. It never fails. There's never a time, even when like I'm not vlogging, I'll just like drive down just to see what's going on. Drive my car down here, see what's going on, and I always see an ambulance. It is going down Hilton Street. This is the old Ellis, so we're not going to go down there. There's a car coming. This is my old church. This is the Ascension Church I was talking about earlier. Babe Ruth. He played baseball. He was an orphan, Babe Ruth, and they did the charity game to raise money for an orphanage. And then you know what they did? They gave Babe Ruth a really expensive tie pin, like a little thing you clip your tie to your shirt. So I don't know how much money they made. They could have made more money for the charity. Oh, look for somebody yarn bomb Ascension Church. Oh wow, there was another fire in the church. This is the Ascension School. My parents went to grade school. My aunts and uncles, they all went there. And built in yeah, I guess they did go there, but my parents did at least. Built in 1962. This is G Street. Down here, this is the Guckin Funeral Home. First funeral I ever went to. As a kid, I played soccer with. His name was Tommy Bourne. He was, God, I guess we were like under the age of 10. And he got hit by a car and he died. He was the best player on our team. Oh, look, we got some more. Look at this, developers. What's going on with the Ascension? Oh. Yeah. Now, usually there's like big encampments inside the church, but looks like it's all fenced in now. There's yeah, that looks all back here. This was all set on fire. I don't know how long ago. They have to knock this down one day. There's one right there. Here's one of the cool murals in Kensington. I love it. All right, let's go. Now look at this street. That's a nice little block. There it is, Elkin Grade School. Went here for summer school one year. And, oh, you know what? The kids are going back to school next week. And I think the teachers have some orientation. Look at the playground. Ain't that nice? We didn't get to play with the playground in summer school. Well, the playground didn't exist. And this is, I think this is my mom and dad, we had the apartment on this block. I think we lived in this house right here. It's called Grandsback Street. My mom and dad, when they had me, they were real young. I think my mom was 14 when she was pregnant, 15 when she had me. And I think they had that apartment by the time she was 16. I don't know how the hell they swung that, my mom and dad. They were both under the age of 18 and they got an apartment. But they did. And the guy who lived in the apartment building, get this, he was a drug dealer. So, the whole drugs in Kensington thing, it's been going on for a long time. One of the things people call this park up here Needle Park. It's McPherson Square. A lot of people call it Needle Park, and a lot of people think it's called Needle Park because of the drug activity that happens in the playground. But it's not. That's not why it's called Needle Park. It's called Needle Park because if you come to this corner here, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to film, but if you come down to this corner, the park ends. It ends in a point. So that's why it's called Needle Park. Yeah. See right here where the tip is? I've been down here and I've seen cars just run over people and just drive off. Nobody cares. Yeah, it just seems like everybody's getting pushed back up to Somerset Street. This is where, if you came down here a decade ago, this is where everybody was doing this stuff. And then it seemed like over the course of the last 5 years, I guess since the beginning of the pandemic, everybody was, they went towards Allegheny Avenue, and now it looks like everybody's coming back this way. If you go around the side streets here, there's all types of stuff going on. There's also good stuff, like this place, Kensington Hospital, doing wound outreach care, which is a really important thing. There are so many people down here losing limbs that the stuff that people are shooting into their, yeah, the stuff that people are shooting into their veins, it's just like eating away at their flesh. And so there's a lot of infected wounds, and people need to get their bandages taken care of. And people aren't going to the doctors. Oh, let's go, Robin Thicke. People aren't going to the doctors down here, so doctors have to come down here to help them. There's a few places that do that. Right, last time I was here, I saw a bunch of chickens. Let's go. Oh, I wonder if they're sitting on eggs. There's a sign right there. Stop doing drugs here. And stop doing drugs here. And stop doing drugs here. I guess they're trying to spread a message. All right, where are we going? I guess we should go back home. Go. Oh, I gotta show you the Danny DeVito fence, right? When you're a block away from the Danny DeVito fence, you gotta go look at it. Come on, guys. It's the long rectangular one. Let's go. Yeah, down here there was an alleyway, and it was, I don't know if it had like a wood fence or it wasn't fenced off, but they needed a new fence. So the guy, one of the guys on the block works for a place that makes fences. And they made this. Can't really. There's a fence with Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. He's from New Jersey, but he's on that TV show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so we claim him. Maybe not fully. Maybe we'll say he's like a cousin of Philadelphia, Danny DeVito, and I think he would accept that. This is I call it Fishtown. Some jerk-offs call it East Kensington. To me, it's Fishtown. Although this is Kensington High School right here. I hear this Quick Stop is they make very good sandwiches. People tell me I should try their sandwiches all the time. Yeah. Go this way. All right. Better start heading back to the Bridesburg. Figure out how to charge this thing. I'm still having a little issues with this. One of the problems with this thing is if you stop on the corner and you forget to turn off the pedal assist and you move just like 6 inches, the bike goes. So the back of my calves are all scratched up. But that's all right. I'll figure it out. We're in Port Richmond, hon. These scumbags who destroyed this mural. This mural was so cool. And it wasn't even here that long. These fucking jerk-offs. These jerk-offs. Hashtag this. Over here is Tacanelli's Pizza. One of the best pizza shops in the city. But they have weird rules. If you want to order a pizza from Tacanelli's, it's a block that way, I think. If you want to order a pizza from Tacanelli's, you got to pre-order the dough. And I just think that's too goofy. I'm not doing it. I'm not pre-ordering dough. You just have like this. I go to a place, I get my pizza in a place in Bridesburg called Renzi's. Get the pizza. Always order it a little well done. Always, it's just a little well done. Just a hint well done. They do the sauce on the top. They do the sauce on the bottom. Ooh, hot top, pothole. They put the sauce on the top, the sauce on the bottom, however you like it. It's good shit. I order it, right? Listen to this. I don't even call anymore. You call on the phone, and then we order it on an app. And then they just deliver it to us in 20 minutes. It's so easy. Why would I go to a place where I have to pre-order the dough? I'm sorry. Just not doing it. Never do it. I will never do it. I don't care how good it is. It's fucking pizza. And I had it once when I was a kid, one time. And I thought, this tastes burnt. That was my opinion. All right, we're on Ann Street. This is the street I grew up on. The majority of my childhood I lived on this street. I spent a lot of time in this park, Powers Park. Used to be called, well, we used to call it the Library Park. There's my old block. Oh, look, somebody's going into Henry and Vera's house. That's who used to live at that house when I was growing up. Two old people, Henry and Vera. Not many people named Vera anymore. This is my old grade school, Richmond School. And right here, this used to be Crooked Joe. It used to be his barber shop. His nickname was Crooked Joe. And I never really thought about it till I got older. Was it named Crooked Joe because, you know, he did some crooked things, or was it because he was a bad barber? The Hawks Playground getting renovated. It's one of the best nicknames for a barber, if it's true. That's his nickname. We used to have a lady in Bridesburg. Her name was Reckless Rita. I like how all of our people who cut our hair are kind of named after Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, another. I got hit by a car right here. Right here. Hit by a car. And then I got hit by a car. I've been hit by a car a lot. Here we go. Here's another place I used to live, right here on Gall Street. Let's go, cuz. Hey, man.